Hello guys, welcome back to my channel VFX Expert. Guys, this is third class of complete course for PF Track. So let's start the class here. So now here in PF Track, so in our previous class I have tracked this sort with the help of auto track in PF Track. So now today we are going to see user track in PF Track. So for this just I will use this sort. So first just cache this footage. So just simply click on the C icon. Then after they just play this sort, so easily we can play in real time. So now you can see, so this sort just we have to track and just solve our camera. Then for user track, just simply right click on our footage, then click on tracking and simply click on user track here. User track means that's manual tracking. Then double click here. Then in user track you will also get enhancement. So if you want a little bit enhance, so before tracking if you want you can also enhance your footage. So just simply click on enhance and just little bit enable our this color and just adjust maybe contrast and gamma. So according to your footage and according to your requirement just you have to adjust it. So maybe little bit. So now all features, all points are little bit visible here. Then again just simply click here. So now we are inside our this user track parameters here. So remember this are minimum 6 to 8 trackers are required for solving our camera for entire durations here. Some trackers we will track in our foreground, then midground, then background. So like this just we have to track minimum 6 to 8. So now here for tracking our shot, just simply click here because this is first frame of our timeline. Then simply you can click on this create track. So just create and just simply click which feature you want to track it here. So just for explanation, just suppose I want to track this feature. So maybe like this feature. So then simply click here. So now here I created our this first tracker. Downside you can see this is our actually tracker list here. So this is tracker 1. Then you can adjust this pattern size and pattern area. So this one, so just you can adjust according to your requirement. Then if you want to place your tracker at exact position, then from downside you can also adjust it. Then for tracking this shot, downside you will get all these tracking parameters. So these are for forward tracking and these are for backward tracking. So this is start to end, this is frame by frame, this is start to end backward tracking, and this is frame by frame backward tracking here. So now because I have placed my playhead at starting of our timeline, so we have to track this forward here. So just simply click on this forward tracker here. So this will actually track your this selected tracker. So now just simply click here. Now you can see here, even you can also focus it here. So now it has stopped by default because maybe if there is any changements in this pixel, so this will automatically stop it here. Then again just simply click on this forward track here. Then again. So now here I have tracked first point successfully, same as full timeline or entire timeline, minimum 6 to 8 trackers just we have to track here. So now just another point just I am going to track it here in our wall. So suppose now this point just I am going to track this one again. Then simply click on create and just click here. So now you can see I have created our this tracker number 2. Then you can just place it in a proper positions. After this again just we have to click on this forward track. So now you can see. Then again if there is changement then you can adjust it from here. Then again just simply click on this forward tracking here or according to your playhead positions. Now just simply track it here. So now I have tracked this point also. So now just some point just I am going to track on about this ground here. So just only for explanation. So now suppose I have placed my CTI in between. So anywhere just you can place your playhead according to your requirement. Then you can track backward and forward. So now here I am going to track this feature suppose. Then again simply click on this create and just click it here. Then downside if you will see some other options are also here, maybe in deformation, because if you will see here actually it's rotating here. So if you want you can also select in deformation this rotate here. Then after this just we have to track forward and backward because I have placed my this playhead at in between of our timeline. So first forward or backward, so anywhere just you can track. So first just I am going to track forward. So now again click here forward tracking. So now here I have tracked my this forward. Then again we have to move CTI here. Then we have to track remaining these frames. So for this, just simply click on this backward or reverse track here. So now I have tracked my this point also. So like this we have to track many points in our shot, but minimum 6 are required for camera solve. So other option just I am going to also explain this one actually. Starting frame, try to track this point here, maybe this one. So simply just click on this create track and just click it here, then place in a proper position, then adjust pattern size and pattern area, and now just little bit track it here. So again just first check your CTI position. So just we have to track forward here. So just simply click on this forward here, then again track it, then again track, then again track. So just you have to focus here and just you have to check it. So here this one also I have tracked, and suppose now just I am going to track this point here. So maybe this point even. So this point again just simply click on this create and just track this one, then adjust and just try to track this one. So again according to your played position just track backward here. And suppose if you feel this tracker is not good, then simply you can select and just you can delete it from here like this. Then you can retrack another feature or another points here. So suppose one more feature just I am going to track it here. So again just simply click on this create and just click it here, then adjust it here, and again deformations, select rotations, and suppose if you want to set this setting as a default, then simply you can click on this set default. So this will remember all these, just size, pattern area, even this deformation option. So just simply click on set default. Even you can also just click here in right side center view. Center view means actually this will actually place your tracker at center here while you will track. So this will not move here and here according to camera. So this will just only place in center while you will track your tracker here. So now just simply again track. So just click on this forward here. So now you can see, so this tracker just simply in center. Now you can see again click on forward here. So actually if you will see here, stop it here, actually it's not tracking in a proper way because it's some jerk here because feature is not clear properly. So if you want you can also change this option, window updates. So this is important. By default is taking reference from our starting frame, means when you will create tracker and you will set position, so that will take as a reference and further it will search that reference frame. But another option here, every frame. So this will just update every frame. So again just delete this one. Now just create a new tracker. So create and just simply click it here. So I have selected this one, and if you will see here now in deformation, rotation has automatic selected because you have set this thing as a default. So one more parameter just I am going to add here, which is window update. So just simply change it from here for every frame. So this is actually generally we are using for, suppose if you are tracking water like this shot, if you are tracking where feature is not visible and just more motions are there, so just you can use this every frame option. So now just I am going to track it here, and again just we have to focus it here. So now just first track backward here according to just display head control. So now just simply click here. So now you can see here, now this is looking good here. Again just we place CTI here and just track forward here. So now you can see here. So now if you will see here, there is no any jerk. So you have tracked this point successfully. So all these actually main important parameters while you are tracking your shot with the help of user track here. So now after suppose you have tracked your point, and if you want to save all these points for future use, then you can also save all these points. So like this just you have to track many features. Remember this one because this is just only for explanation here. Then you can export all these points here. So for this, so just select all points and just simply click on export here. Then you can just save your points and just you can again import your points. So just simply only for testing purpose just give a name like this, then simply click on save. Just simply select your folder where you want to save these tracker points, then simply click on save. So now here I've saved my all these points, and suppose if you want to again import all these tracker point, then you can also import. So just a little bit check it here, then right click tracking and just click on user track, then just connect it here and then double click here, and then after this click on this import, then you can select your saved point. So this one, just then click on open. So this will import your all trackers which you have tracked and saved. Then after this simply you can solve your camera. Even you can also save this enhancement. So like suppose here, so just double click here maybe, so just again only for explanation, enhancement, and just check this one and adjust any values like this, then simply you can click on this save. So by default actually it will save this enhancement settings in our this enhancement folder. So usually you can see here path. Okay, so now just give a name, enhancement, any name you can give, just only for testing. Now simply click on this save, then again click here and just only for testing purpose right click or user track, then just simply connect it here like this, then double click here. Then suppose first just we want to load our enhancement, if then simply click on enhancement and then click on load, then you can select this one. Now open. So now you can see here. Then again after this if you want to load your tracker, then again simply click here, then click on load tracker, then select your files, then simply click on open here. So like this just you can track your shot, then you can export and then re-import and solve your camera. So like this just I have tracked many points for this shot. So now just I am going to import it here. So just place all trackers here. So now just delete all these, then double click here, then right click and just simply click on this tracking and just click on this user track. Then right side you will see this import. So just simply click here import, because I have already tagged this shot and I have saved my points. So just simply select this one and just click on open here. So now you can see, so these points just I have tracked for this shot. So now just simply play and check. So now this is looking good here. So now after this just we have to solve our camera. So now for solving this camera we have to take a camera solver, then right click, simply click on solving and just click on this camera solver here, then double click here, then downside click on this solve all. So now here I have solved my this shot. So just simply you can check it here. Even you can also check in our this 3D view here. So now you can see this is a camera path. So this is looking smooth here, you can see, and these are our point which you have tracked with your user track here. So now again simply click here, and suppose if you want to just check your little bit camera error, then simply you can click here solve a log here. So you can see, so maybe 0.53, and little bit suppose if you want to enhance your camera solve, then simply you can click on this error, then click on fit and just simply click here trim. So now the little bit you can trim it here. Then again we have to click on refine all, then again we have to click on this solve all. So now again if you will see here, so now I have enhanced our camera. So now you can see this is our 0.45. So this is sufficient for this one, because below 1 pixel this is acceptable. Okay, so now just I am going to use this value for this shot. So now this is looking good here. So again click here in our this camera options. Now after this just I am going to orient our scene here. So for this then right click here, utility, just orient scene, then just connect it here and then double click here. Then first we have to decide our origin. So any point on ground you can set as a origin. So this one I have selected, this one, set origin. Then for adjusting rotation, all these things, even you can also go in our this to view here, and just from here just you can also rotate. So then in edit mode just select this rotate and just you can adjust your scene orientation. From here just you can also adjust. So just a little bit come here. So from here just I am going to orient. So this is again just only for explanation. So remaining scene orientation you can do in 3D package also. So now just if you want to test your scene, then you can take test object, then right click it here and just simply click on this geometry and click on this test object. Then you can generate test from here. So just simply click here this tall marker, then simply uncheck this one, add to scene. So now you can see this one, because if you will see here actually this anchor point or center point placed in our center because you have not unchecked this one. So just delete this one. Delete, yes. Now select this one, uncheck this one. Now add to scene. Uncheck this one, add to scene. Now this is looking good here. Now just play, and now you can see this is looking good. If like this, you can create duplicate and just select from here, place at selected feature, and just you can place at selected feature. So like this. So this is looking good here. Even you can also import 3D model inside PFTrack. So with the help of this import option, so here just I am going to import just for explanation. Just simply click here import and just select in your FBX or OBJ format. So here I have this Spider-Man FBX format. So just simply select and just click on open here. Then it will add in our this object list. Then simply select, again uncheck this center and just simply add to scene. So now you can see, and you can scale it from here and just rotate it. Now just play and check here. Finally, even if you want, you can hide all these grid horizon from here. Just simply hide it here and just in our this just simply select none. Now just only for testing purpose, play and check it here. So now this is looking good here. So like this, just you can create many duplicates and take a duplicate. So first check all these points here and just simply create a duplicate. So maybe here if you want to place, so I have selected, make a duplicate, then this one, then simply place it selected feature and just you can place it here. So anywhere, maybe in scene, so maybe here. Then you can rotate it here. Then again simply click here none. So now finally just play and check this one also. So this is also looking good here. Even just hide all these points and horizon from here. Now this is looking good here. Now one more important thing here for our previous shot. Suppose here if you have tracked this shot with the help of auto track. So just copy this tree only. Then I've selected this one and just copy and just create a new page from here and just paste it here. Downside you can see this one. So now then double click here. So now if you will see here in our previous class, just I have tracked this shot with the help of our this auto tracking. And suppose if you want, you can also track some important points with the help of user track also. So again just see here, so then right click tracking and just take a user track, and according to your requirement you can also track some important points here. So suppose maybe this point is important center point, then simply place it here anywhere and just click on create and just click it here create and just place at perfect position. Then remaining things just you can adjust according to your requirements, all parameters, maybe scale, zoom, rotation, so maybe deformation, rotations, scale, because this is actually zooming here every frame. So just according to your requirement. Now just track this one. So again click on this forward track here. So now you can see, so I have also tracked this point. Then after this just you can solve your camera. Then one more point, just I am going to track this one because this is actually going outside from our frame. So again simply click on this create and just click it here, then adjust all these pattern size, pattern area, then simply click on, then select deformations and just click on this forward track. So now actually if you will see here, because this point is going outside from our this frame, that's why actually it's not tracking that pixels or that points. So first here if you want to clear this inaccurate tracking data, then simply you can clear. So suppose till here if this is looking good, then after this first we have to clear all these keyframes. For this just we have to check, we have to clear forward or backward. So for this you will get R plus R minus. So just we have to clear these keys. So for this simply click on this R plus. So now you can see here I have cleared all our inaccurate keyframes or inaccurate tracking data here. Then after this we have to also hide this tracker because still this is visible here, you can see. So for this just again we have to use this H plus. Now simply click it here. So now after this will not visible, there is no any tracking data. Then finally you can use solving camera solver and just double click here and just solve your camera, solve all. So this will solve your auto track points as well as your user track. So now you can see here, and then little bit oriented here, then again utility and just scene orientation, double click. Suppose now I want to make this point, which is our user track, as a center. So just select this one, then scene orientation, then just you can rotate it here. Then again simply click it here, none. Now you can see this is looking good here. Again just right click, test geometry, test object, click on import, select this one, import, add to scene, uncheck this one, add to scene. Simply now just rotate it here. Now uncheck all these parameters, select here none. Now just play and check here this one also. So just play and check. So like this you can also track your shot with the help of auto track as well as user track here. So till here I have completed our this class. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comment and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So thanks for watching.